Just north of Delmarva, an American icon is sitting forgotten along the Delaware River in Philadelphia.
Her story is faded from the public consciousness, but the story of this record-breaking American ocean liner lives on in the memories of many here on the peninsula. WBOC's Midshore Bureau Chief Tyler Butler joins us in the Newsplex tonight. And Tyler, you spoke to some locals about efforts to save our nation's flagship, the SS United States.
Alice, she was once the pride of the nation, ferrying celebrities, world leaders, and even some Delmarva locals at high speed across the Atlantic. Today, she's been left to rust, but a group is trying their best to save the United States.
America's bid for the supremacy of the seas.
Compare the gleaming red, white, and blue ship of 1952 to the empty hull floating silently at dock 62 years later. The United States has been docked here in Philadelphia for over 17 years. In 1967, a 10-year-old girl from Dorchester County, Janet Livingston, was aboard ship on a voyage to Le Havre in France. She remembers it like any child would.
It was really an amazing boat, but there was a teen club for older kids, and there was a daycare for younger kids, and I had never been anywhere where you could just eat all you could eat, including candy and cake and whatever. So it was really amazing at 10 years old.
But like many, Livingston lost track of the ship, not knowing that just a few years later, the United States was mothballed when the jetliner came along, later gutted, and finally towed to Philadelphia. The restaurants, clubs, and staterooms all removed. To Al Lawing of Easton, a collector of the ship's artifacts, it's a heartbreaking sight.
It was such a prize and a beauty when it was operating, and it was pride. It was pride of the American people. You just hate to see it go to the scrap pile. I mean, that's just, you've lost it forever then.
Proud because even to this day, she holds the record for the fastest ship to cross the Atlantic. Now, just to give you some of the numbers behind the United States, she was 100 feet longer than the Titanic at 990 feet, which led to a total weight of 53,000 tons. All that was powered through the water by 4 massive steam turbine engines, generating over 240,000 horsepower, bringing her top speed to 44 miles per hour, still competitive with speedboats today. So what will happen to the United States? Susan Gibbs is executive director of the United States Conservancy, a group trying to redevelop the ship as a convention space. She has a personal connection with the ship. Her grandfather, William Francis Gibbs, was the man who designed the ship.
It's sad. The ship is just crying out for revitalization and to kind of come back. She's lasted here for 17 years, waiting for this chance to live again.
A chance Gibbs, the Conservancy, and everyone who sailed and worked aboard hopes she can get. Now, the Conservancy does have a website where you can donate. It's www.savetheunitedstates.org, and it's a nonprofit organization. Gibbs says the first goal is to raise about $500,000 to help cover the very expensive docking fees and secure other investors to eventually turn the ship into a multi-use complex restored to her former glory.
All right, Tyler, great story. Thank you very much.